Ladies and gents.
Bro, can I put that screen up, bro?
Yes.
Oh, nobody was free for today.
What?
Nobody was free for today.
What do you mean no one was free for today?
We're supposed to have a guest on today.
Yeah.
It's today. It was next week.
Next week then, yeah. I
It's
thought it was
next
today.
Oh, next year. I thought it was today as
Yeah,
well.
I thought it was today. But no, obviously I knew that, like, if there wasn't a message, then...
Yeah. And who?
There's 2 more weeks left in January, innit?
3, I think.
One more.
Sunday. Yeah?
We record on Sunday. Out.
No, there's
Yeah.
2 more episodes. It's just the 8th of January now.
I know, but this is not coming on the 8th. This is coming on the 12th or something.
This is coming on 11.
11th, yeah.
Yeah, there's 3 more weeks.
Yeah, true.
Well, 2 more episodes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay. So,
So Tolu and Dini and that white guy, Ben Williams.
God.
Still have to confirm though.
Good go.
We're inside.
Inside. Boys,
Girls.
Gentlemen.
should we start off with... Let's intro it. Start off with a game, and then we have a chat.
Good show.
I feel you have a lot to get off your chest.
There's some things that happened this week. Boys.
You look like you're stressed.
I'm not even stressed, bro. I'm not even stressed. I'm in
You know
impeccable form.
No, you look like you've gone through something.
Thank God we don't look like what we went through. No, I said
What
no,
you go through is not fact.
bro. Someone said that in church. I said, you know what? It's very Nigerian, but I love
It's
it.
true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Thank God we don't look like what we went through.
It was
As
like,
if we did. Some people look somehow.
Somehow. Very somehow.
it also makes you think about why do some people look the way they look?
No, but you know what? Some people actually look like what they went through. Not like you've gone through a lot.
Is that question, are you beholder beauty or universal beauty?
Jesus.
Which
know,
one are you?
My little sister said she's a 10 the other day. I goes, come on, like you're 15. Like it's okay to believe this now.
So you-
The
Wait,
world
what
will
do you
teach
mean?
My sister is going around the house saying, I'm a 10. She goes, look, she
Shouldn't you
said,
tell your sister that she's a 10?
I tell her she's beautiful. I don't tell her she's a 10.
Why
because
not?
The world would give her a reality check. And my sister is beautiful. She's actually very beautiful. But a 10, that's delusional.
Can you be a 10 at 15? Nah. Why am I even asking that question, man? Come on, man. Why am I even asking that question, man?
That is so.
That's weird.
I have one of the wildest questions ever.
That's weird. Oh, I have a question.
I promise you I'm never going to
I have
ask
a
it.
question. Oh, flip's
Wildest
sake, I forgot it though. It was a sick question though.
Yeah.
Why I forgot. I remember next week. I'll write it down. I'll start writing shit down.
Yeah, right. Write some things down, man. But yeah, anyways, listen, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Where's Your Head At podcast. It is your boy KD.
King Grooves.
No, dude.
Yes, sir. And we want to ask you to do something right now. So if you're on your laptop, if you're on your phone, please please get on your laptop, please get on your phone. I'm going to do one thing.
One thing.
Two, three.
A few things.
A few things. Well, it's technically one thing with many steps.
Yes, with many steps. Please, if you haven't liked this podcast, like it right now.
Just get out of the way.
Yeah,
just like it. Just get out of the way. And you don't have to think about it again.
Don't have to think about it again.
Yeah.
Just press like. And do you know what? If you don't press like, you're stingy. And I don't know what will happen this year for you. But anyways,
If you're feeling kind, comment. Even write the word comment.
If you're on Spotify, follow.
Bless you.
Follow. That one is important. Those who know.
There's a rating system as well.
Yes.
Those who know.
Do you know what, guys? We want. We'll be transparent with you. We want this podcast to go to the next level, right?
But we need your help
We
to
need
do that.
you to help us. So
sir.
like it. If you haven't subscribed, do you know someone sent me a snap of them watching the podcast because I love the podcast, and I saw under it
Red.
he hasn't subscribed. I said,
You don't.
You must not love
You're
it
a
that
liar.
much.
No, you're a liar.
You must not love it that much.
so help us, right? This will enable us to be seen by more people. So like this right now. Comment, even just tell us how much you love us.
Yeah.
Come on, just a little.
And if you want to see someone on the podcast, comment the names and we'll do a review though.
Yeah. Not everybody.
We'll do a review.
But yeah, do that, and
That one check.
and we're gonna do this every week, so we need you guys to like.
You here to get in
You
this
hit
podcast.
again.
And God will like you in Jesus' name.
Amen. God press the like button in your life.
I think he's already done that for everybody, but
Yeah, you know what?
do you reckon this? Well, he's say What's it?
He probably doesn't like us,
but
but
Esau hates.
Yeah, he has hierarchy.
You reckon?
yeah, man.
We're not preaching any false doctrine.
David was afterwards.
God's house.
I hear it.
Some other
Some
people may not
people
have been.
just took to heven. They didn't die. You just took them to heaven.
Said, I need you beside me
if
right
you
now.
Die,
So there's some people that you say that God favors.
favor now. Favor
Enoch
is a
now.
good thing.
Enoch was taken.
I don't know why I'm sensing a grace of favor here.
I receive it. I receive it. I receive it.
This year I'm seeing some favor.
You don't need to see it. I know it.
This year, I don't know. I begin to see you.
It's a
moving
crown of glory.
Yes, sir. You are accelerating. Oh my
Amen.
God.
Amen. I receive it.
Pray for me now.
I say, do me.
I give you guys.
I see something.
Yes, sir.
You're at this level. But you are about to what? Step on an elevator.
Yes, sir.
To take you straight to the top.
To the top.
Receive
Jesus'
it.
name. Higher heights we go. Amen. But yeah, let's get into this game, man. Snow actually brought a new game this week.
I'm full of games. I'm a joker. I like games.
All right, let's go for it. Let's see what you have.
Hey, reach. Hey, we know how the game goes, innit?
No.
You can't say yes or no.
You're the game master.
No, you can't say yes or no.
Okay.
So there's
no,
questions.
what I'm trying to say is, when you give us a game, be a game master. Say, guys,
Yeah,
see how the rules.
that's what
Lead
I'm
us.
trying to do.
No, but you didn't do
That's
that
what I'm trying to
before.
do.
No.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do now.
You originally said
That's what I'm
you know
trying
how
to
the
do
game goes. Yeah, I'm just
That's what I'm trying to
I'm
do
just giving you clarity.
Jesus
Let's go.
is good.
Amen.
Are you good?
I'm trying.
Okay. So we basically just have to read out the question. And you can't say yes or no, and you can't repeat the same answer twice. But you have to answer the question, and you can't do this. Look. You can't do this, or you can't do this,
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
and you have to be quick. Under 2 seconds, you have to answer it.
Okay, I'll go first.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna ask. I will start with you,
Okay.
and then are you ready?
Maybe I am.
If a really ugly person gave you £100 to kiss them, would you?
I would not.
My guy, is it true that you have bad breath?
Maybe
When do you brush your teeth?
every night.
Twice a day?
Every night.
Did you say twice?
Every morning.
I'm sure that you did you?
Affirmative.
Are sweets good for your teeth?
I don't know.
Are carrots good for your teeth?
I don't know.
Do you like carrots? Fair play.
Wow,
You like
you did well.
Oh,
you like carrots?
sugar. Sugar, not cracky, gummy. I can't think of an answer that I haven't used yet. I lost.
Okay. Are you ready to start?
Yes, sir. Oh.
Get out of here!
That was the first question.
That was the first question.
That was the first question.
Okay, then just go. Let's go for it.
Okay, I'll do another one. What 2 words can't you say?
Affirmative and negative.
No, you took too long.
Okay. Sorry. Quick.
Okay, I'm going to count. Stop me when I get to your age. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
Stop.
Okay, good. Did you say stop?
I did.
Then are you over 10 years old?
Of course I am.
Do you think that's old?
Of course.
Take 2 away from your age and add 3. Take away 1. Do you have 17 left?
I haven't a clue.
And I believe you don't have a clue.
What's the number?
17 or something.
17.
Oh, I believe so.
Not 17.
I don't believe so.
But you're 17, aren't you?
Of course I'm not. Whoa, that was tough. That was difficult. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, cool. Name your favorite actor.
Denzel Washington.
Did you say Denzel Washington?
Possibly.
Would you like to meet him?
Maybe.
If he called you now and asked you out, would you say yes?
Of course not.
Did you say yes?
Maybe.
And where would you take him?
Nando's.
Oh, to a restaurant.
Maybe.
Nightclub?
Maybe.
And you say maybe like
Yeah,
5 times.
Somewhere else.
Affirmative.
Would you kiss him? Would you kiss him?
Absolutely not.
Okay, cool. All right.
That's hard. That's
tough. It's
yeah.
tough. All right,
Okay.
so let's do one more round.
One more. Okay.
No, actually, you ask no.
All right, so let me ask you, right? Is it true red means stop
Maybe it does.
and dangerous?
Stop means red.
Is it also? It also stands for envy, doesn't it?
Envy can stand for jealousy as well.
You sure about that?
Definitely.
Did you just say yes?
Maybe.
If you mix red and yellow, what do you get blue?
Maybe, but sometimes if I mix red and black, I get white.
Do you get orange?
Sometimes pink though.
Is the red Union? Wait, is there red in the Union Jack?
There's red in Manchester United.
Strawberries red.
Strawberries are green sometimes if they're not ripe.
Do you like strawberries?
Maybe I do.
Oh, you didn't answer any of the questions, but I hear it.
He did not answer one question. That's the tactic. That's tactic.
That's the tactic.
That's tactic.
So ask me.
Answer yes or no.
Oh, okay,
London is the capital of England.
of course it is.
Paris is the capital of France.
That's true.
Berlin is the capital of Germany.
I'm not sure.
Denmark is the capital of Holland.
Affirmative.
This-
Oh really? Oh really? Okay.
Of course it is.
So you're not allowed to. Okay.
no head movement.
This is tough.
It's so. Wait,
Especially when it's a big crowd. Oh my days.
yeah.
So you just give everyone a card and then
And
go
just
that way.
like you read to the left of you or something like
Yeah,
that.
it literally says look at the player on your left.
Damn. Yeah. That wasn't easy, chat.
Yeah, it wasn't.
How good. Boys.
Wait, boys, I saw boys get grabbed this morning.
Yeah, I saw your story.
They got grabbed. The feds laid the drinks on the floor, laid the I think laptops, and then bare like JD's bag, lifestyle sport bags. They got grabbed.
As in our color.
Of course, our
Of
color.
course.
Of course, our color.
The boys.
I was just about to come here. I was just going to car. I just saw guiding lights, and then I saw the boys just lined up with the things lined up
Jesus, the
on their
cut.
phones, probably trying to find out we
Yeah.
actually purchased the bots.
Yeah, I'm sure they can't.
Damn.
Long day.
What you saying? Sorry, loads of stock.
Loads of stock.
Heavy stocker.
Loads. Like the ones I got was there, and then I saw more on the other side of the car. I was like, wow.
Jeez. Yeah, no, them federally, as I said,
They're
man
on it. They're on it.
Them man are doing
on
overtime
it.
these
They're
days.
on
Yeah,
it.
they're really trying to grab
They
some man.
become like the CIA or something now.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I was actually looking at socials on Instagram the other day, and I realized that a lot of countries are weak.
a lot of
A lot
countries.
of countries, a lot of people. Should I tell you why?
Why?
You know, this
Name
is
a weak country.
Oh, Ireland is pretty weak.
yeah.
Say we got into a war, we're finished.
Don't know.
Okay,
One
okay,
bomb
okay, okay.
will
In terms
flatten
of
the
we're
whole.
neutral.
No, we're weak.
We don't have manpower.
Yeah, weak.
We're weak. Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
there's this. Have you heard of what's going on in Cuba? I think it's Cuba. Sinaloa cartel are going after the police. They're shooting at the police.
Oh, Cuba. Yeah, you expect it from a place like
Yeah,
Cuba.
because
Bad.
they took El Chapo's son.
Yeah, I heard
arrested
that.
Wait, who took the government?
The government arrested.
Also, the
El
cartel
Chapo.
are going after the
But the
government.
plane was in the air and they were shooting at the plane. I'm just
Like
thinking,
real life.
real life, bro. And I'm just thinking to myself,
The movie that comes out for that is gonna be
bro,
lethal.
Ooh, they were shooting at the plane in the sky.
bro, in the sky trying to shoot the plane down. But then I was thinking, the plane is leaving with El Chapo's son.
Won't he die? Won't he die? Yeah.
So wisdom is not for all.
Wisdom
never-
is profitable to all men.
Nah, it was actually crazy to see. These men are shooting at police.
Yeah.
Like police are, fam, all the guns.
But I remember like those are the things that just like in those type of countries they would that's the type of thing that would be it's crazy to us. Do you understand?
It was normal to them.
But it might be normal to them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, for example, I've heard of like in here years ago, even when Michael Collins was about 1920s or something like that. Yeah, like as in, the Guardian Sheikh Connor are not armed. Now we have like over the last few years we've got like armed forces in because of the rare occasion where somebody attacks the police or shoots at the police. You know what I mean? But in those countries, it's normal to have normal to have
Everyone has guns.
Yeah, everyone have guns on the Guardian. Sorry, the police to be thing. I remember there was one time, I think I shared it here before, but there was one time I was, I think my brother's car, the tires were done. And so we're trying to get the lock nut.
Yeah.
It's the toughest thing to get out, bro. So we're trying to get that out. And the guy, he just pulled up and tried to help us. And like, wow, it's nice. Like, they're not even looking for any issue. They're trying to help us, right? And then as he was going down to try and pull the thing up, I saw the gun in his thing. I said, you know what?
Just grab that.
If you about to pull it, I said, put your hands up, nigga. It'd be so crazy, but
I actually want to shoot a gun.
ooh.
Like, no, because I want to
Is
hear.
there a place in Ireland for that?
I don't. There is.
Yeah,
But like
shooting
handguns
range,
though.
gun range on Sunday. Everyone says nobody ever is accurate. That was gets go. Continue.
Yeah, I want to shoot a gun.
Yeah.
Well, there's a place in Ireland for
Yeah,
like.
I'm going to try and go.
Yeah, like I
Because
want.
I want to hear the.
But I've heard the kickback is mad.
Yeah,
That's what I want to feel.
Kickback is
Man,
mad.
talk about the
You
kickback, boom. Like, do you know what I mean?
I want to feel. I want to feel that kickback. 100.
Yeah, no. I think I would have, if I ever start shooting, I'd have it like, I'd love it, and then it would be like. I don't think I'll ever get to. I don't think I don't have it in me to ever take it beyond the
Killing someone.
not even killing someone. Like, take it beyond the gun range or the shooting range. So I mean, I don't
Like,
think.
what do you mean?
I don't think I have it. Like, I can aim at a
Wall.
wall,
A mannequin or
but
something.
to take it out of there,
Could you like
to trust it with me?
aim at like
different.
animals like birds and that?
Nah, man, they man are just flying, enjoying themselves, man.
But there's bare of them, so like.
There's bare of us.
Is
There's
there
8 billion people in the world, bro.
Is there really?
There's
look at the land mass compared to the sea mass. Is it sea mass?
Seabass.
Is it sea mass? No, but look at land compared to sea. This 70% of Earth is covered by water, isn't it?
Yeah, 70. Yeah.
So is there really a lot of us? Like,
Yeah, no, but there's a lot.
technically, like, there's more animals than humans.
Right, but,
yeah.
but we're talking about air animals. Like, come on, the birds, man. Them man are just chilling, bro. They actually
There's actually
Because
no-
70% of the Earth is covered by water. I'm guessing about 20 is land. 7, 8, 9. Then, but the air, there's a lot of
Wait,
sky.
real quick, no, talk me through that, man.
If
There's
there's
a lot of sky, though.
no.
No, I'm just thinking.
If
How
there's
many-
if there's 20 land, no,
20 land.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
What's the other 10%?
No, that's what I'm thinking. I'm
And
saying.
it can't be sky. If you say sky, I'm losing it. I'm losing it.
No, that's what I'm saying. I was still doing the workings out in my head. I didn't get to the final answer. No, because the sky is vast.
I
You
know,
get me?
but yeah, I know.
So would you have to add another 50% to make up for the sky?
What you talk about me?
Because if it's 70% water,
He's saying okay.
Okay, you're talking about everything that makes up the earth.
yeah.
Yeah, but we are talking about. You said if 70% of the ground
Yeah,
of Earth is water,
yeah.
then 30% has to be land.
water, and then you're talking about everything
You
above
get
the
me?
earth.
Everything above like land. That's
So
different.
Is atmosphere, is air,
So they should say 70% of the
ground.
ground is
Is water,
innit?
and then 30% is land.
Yeah, and then the other percent.
Right? Because
There's no other percent,
water is
though.
below like ground or is on ground level.
It's on
No,
ground
'cause-
level.
No,
Yeah.
wait. Underwater, it's ground though.
So it's 100%.
Because if you go to the seabed, like
There's
where's
a bed downstairs.
There's a bed there.
downstairs. Yeah.
So that means, technically speaking, it's 100% land.
And if you don't believe us, man,
That's why these scientists, you have to kick back on them. kick back.
yeah, no. Have you ever had to change out a tire, boys?
No.
No, boys. I did it. There was one day. I never even got to check because I think we were releasing the UK episodes, bro. Man, there was one
Yeah,
weekend.
you got stuck in the back road.
Bro, it was a bad
Back
time
road
for me.
G.
G. Back road G. No, there was So I say I'm driving to West Blanchard. I'm using the back roads.
Yeah.
And then I hear, and my car is just doing you know what? And I just knew it. You know, drivers, we hear everything. So I heard that thing in
You knew
I
something.
knew something was up. I stopped in the middle of the back road. I think they were rats. Went out, saw the back tire was gone. I was like, flip sake.
Like, when you say gone, as in, it's not like it popped. It was just like popped rubber off.
Yeah, no. It was like it's popped. It's flat.
Okay.
But it's not something I can't get to the nearest.
Because you're driving on your alloys.
Yes, I'm driving on my alloy, so I couldn't even get to the nearest whatever it was. I was stuck in the middle of the back roads, boys. Yeah, darkness.
Yeah.
Wait for it. My phone is broken,
So no contact.
so my phone is not actually responding. I can't.
That's when your screen wasn't working.
Yes, so I can't even call the flipping these man to come and sort out the tires. I had to sort this out by myself, boys.
Why
Yeah.
you
no
telling me
one.
you have tires at the back of your trunk?
I didn't
Because
even,
a lot of cars don't.
bro, I didn't even know I had one. I
didn't know you had a spare
I
tire?
didn't know I had a spare tire because this has happened once or twice. So I went to the back here. I pulled out the tire and I said, okay, cool, have a tire. I'm trying to
Drive the car
I
up?
lift the car. I lift the car, and I'm trying to like take out the key because you know the Volkswagen has most cars have the key before they take out the rest of the bolts.
Yeah.
So I've got my key, and I think I've taken the key out. I've taken another one out. Taking like 3 of them out, yeah. And I'm
you
like,
just
oh,
missed
this
that
is working. This is working well. Thank God. And then I got to the last 2, and boys, it wasn't budging. Just wasn't moving, boys. Yeah.
Were you stepping on the yoke?
I stepping on the yoke, pressing everything, yeah. I'm pushing it down, and I realized, boys, this is either I do it or I don't. I'm waving cars down, nobody's stopping.
And no one would. I wouldn't stop either.
Back roads, black guy.
I wouldn't stop.
I would stop. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't stop.
Depending on where I'm going and how fast I need to be there, I might turn a blind eye. But if I'm just driving, you know,
I think I would stop.
Back road. The problem is because it's back roads.
Backwards, yeah. I
That's
guess
my issue. It's back roads.
for darkness.
That's-
As in,
Yeah,
if anything
yeah,
happens,
That's how you just drag me to the darkness. They will say Tomwa has been missing for 48 hours. No way.
But yeah, man. So nobody's stopping. I'm flipping. Like it got to because at that time, obviously, my phone is done. Yeah, and I'm frustrated about that.
Yeah.
And I'm frustrated about just a few things that were going on. I couldn't even sort out my phone there and then. Right. I was so frustrated, boys. I just got out the handle and I literally screamed. I was so annoyed. It was all my frustration. Bro, pull it out. Strong.
And sometimes we have strength that we don't even know.
We don't know.
I didn't. It was one of those things I didn't know I had it in me.
was in
But so I pulled it out and I was like, oh, I'm trying to push the next tire in. It's too big, and the actual flipping the car is not up. It's not high enough for me to throw the.
Well, what do you mean? Oh,
Okay, so I've lifted the car
But you lifted it for the deflated tire.
to come out. Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
you didn't lift it enough for
the new one to go
yeah, I
in. So
get
I'm trying to
that.
push the new one in.
Wasn't
fitting in, and then because I parked on a slant.
If you jack the car more,
So I couldn't the thing I forgot what the stand that was lifting up the car was now wobbly.
Yeah.
So now my car's gonna fall on the blades.
Yeah.
So I'm now like so I'm literally trying to hold up the car, bro.
I'll fit this thing in.
Eventually let it come down slowly. I push up again. I put the car in. I'm here for like ages, and then somebody comes and stops and says, "Do you need any help?" After I've put the whole thing back in, yeah. And so I put the spare tire in, yeah, and now I have to move 30, like literally 30 km, like all the way to blood. I'm moving so slow.
You have to keep your hazards on.
And yes, and everyone's beeping behind me or flashing me behind me, and I'm just like,
There's nothing I can do.
but that is the most frustrating thing about like
Driving?
not even driving. It's like when something goes wrong with your car, like
You can't. I wish you could display it on your back window.
there's something wrong.
But that's what the hazard lights.
Yeah.
I know, but you
No,
see,
drivers are just silly.
yeah, but you see, I'm driving this and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm hearing stuff as well. Now I'm imagining
paranoid,
stuff.
you're paranoid, yeah.
I'm paranoid. Do you know what I mean? But like I'm flipping, like driving this, and I'm like, boys, if you see somebody driving slow on a back roads with hazard lights,
That should
please
tell you.
know that this person
That
is
should tell you everything you need to know.
everything. I'm stopping bears as well.
I think
Check
the
car.
maxes should be 50 on those spare wheels.
No, it's 80 if you're the M50, 80 km. But I was doing 30 because I just didn't. I wasn't.
You
trusting
didn't
that.
trust it.
I
Yeah.
didn't trust it, man. But yeah, those that happened to me that week, right? And that's all calm. I think I changed the tire eventually, and everything was calm. It was just recently, yeah. Boys, this car thing. If you want to buy a car, buy a brand new car. Buy a brand new car. I'm heading to New Year's. What you call it? Crossover.
Sorry.
My mom tells me to pick up some people from Tala. So I'm picking them up, and then as we're getting close to the church, I hear as I'm braking, as my brake pads. I didn't know it was my brake pads, but the noise is loud. It's actually embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. Because
You know, you have to turn off the music.
yeah. and you know, my little brother's like, "What's that?" I was like, yeah. But yeah, so I just knew, okay, I'm hearing this noise, yeah. So Eventually, I couldn't take it anymore. We were supposed to go to the skip to throw a lot of stuff from here out, and then my car wouldn't start. I said, no, F this. I got it jump started. I said, I'm going to the flipping mechanic. Yeah. Went to the mechanic, and the guy goes, front tire, back tire, other back tire. Yeah. He goes, your brake pads need to be fixed. I said, calm. He said, all of them. He said, I'll also service your car. So your car needs to be serviced. I said, also, I'll fix your battery and your lights. Right? He just give me a nice bill of $590. I said, do you know what?
It's kind of rude. Just say 600.
Just film it.
No, he said it's supposed to be 620. I'll do you 590. Okay. It's not. It's 590. It's 590. Yeah. He's just making me feel better about it. I paid it 590, and then calm. I bring the car back to my house. This is Tuesday.
Oh yeah, we met each other on Wednesday.
I wake up on Wednesday morning. Yeah. Bear in mind, boys. I'm trying to go. I'm back in the gym. I'm trying to keep the consistency in the gym, boys. Yeah, productivity. But I go back to the gym. I'm heading to the gym, but I forgot. I know my wallet is not in my pocket. Yeah. Because it probably slipped out of my car. So I'll go to my car to just collect my wallet because you need the car to swipe in. I go to the car, boys. Boys, tell me why. I get to the car. I open my door because I open my normal door, the driver's door, and I just look into the middle. I'm saying, why is there so much glass?
Where did this glass come from?
But it took me a second to process it. I'm like, there's so much glass on the flipping tray.
What happened?
But I flipping look up. They smashed my, and I can't find my wallet. Boys, think about the
honestly.
Boys, think about the shock here. Dude, like, I don't expect my car to be smashed.
No one ever does, yeah. So you never.
Yeah. So I'm looking. They smashed it, boys. Yeah. All right. So now I'm like, what do I do? Like the car's been smashed. The windows are wide open. I had a look for the wallet. I know they took the wallet. I looked. Did they take anything else? Nothing. Okay, cool. I said, let me go gym. Like I'm not gonna allow this to stop my consistency. So I went to the gym. I pumped for a bit. I came back, and obviously, like I told my mom, to my brother. My brother snapping. He's like going mad. Like, what the hell? What is this man trying to like?
And should I tell you what makes your story worse? Is that you live in an apartment, and there's private parking.
Yes, and the security that walk around.
Security,
right?
So all that's happened.
And these security are flimsy, bro. They're scrawny.
They probably told the lads, yeah, you just can get in here. There's a few cars, boys. Yeah.
What's the process of being a security guard?
It's, bro, I could be a security guard.
Because I see some people, I'm like, bro, like, you're not going to do anything.
You're not supposed to be a security.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to do anything.
What can you secure?
Like, I'll walk away from you.
You can't secure your family. Because of your whole shopping center or your whole apartment.
Like, I'll walk away from you.
Bro, do you know what I mean?
No, literally, not run or walk.
I'll walk away from you.
In the eyes.
Boys, it gets worse. It gets worse. I haven't shared this one with you yet. So obviously these man took my wallet. The reason I knew they took my wallet is because I've gone on my rev, and my rev says decline, right? So these man tried to go to a petrol station and pay like because I don't. Not that I don't have money in my Revolut, guys. It's all in my vaults.
Yeah.
I don't keep it. But yeah, I went to I checked it, and they tried to spend like 23 quid in apple green to like probably buy sweets and stuff like that.
Probably slushies.
Yeah, and then they couldn't get it, and so they tried to pay like 13 quid and then like €12.
Oh, they kept reducing the amount. To catch something.
I think they stopped after that, so I think they probably clocked that.
Yeah.
There's no money in this guy, and there was no cash in it.
Yeah.
So these man probably pissed off. Boys, that's calm. That happens on Tuesday. My mom comes. No, that happens on Wednesday. My mom comes that evening, and before you guys came out for the meeting, my mom comes. She just bought a new car. She just bought a flipping purple Aqua. Boys. We get home.
Stop messing.
Boys, listen.
Stop.
So we've gotten home, yeah. We've gotten home. It's all good. I've seen the car. But no, this is Wednesday. This is still calm.
Yeah.
Thursday, I go about my day. I fix my window. I come home.
How much was that actually?
I was about 100 quid. It wasn't too bad. Yeah. So, but I got a second hand from a scrapyard.
Okay.
And then someone fitted it in. But so what happens now? What day is it now? Flipping Thursday. Boys, I've come on. I think I'm watching the Chelsea and City. I think it was Thursday. I'm watching Chelsea and City, and tell me, my mom says, "Oh, David," because the car is the dashboard is in Japanese. My mom says, "David, can you just come and like check it out, fix it,
change to English?"
To English." And I said, "Okay, cool. After the match, I'll go check it." So match is finished. I'm gonna go and check it now. But Smiley's walking in as we're
leaving.
leaving.
Yeah.
But he hasn't seen the car. My mom says, "Come and see my car now." So we're all going down. My sister, 4 of us in the elevator. We're praising my mom. We're literally saying, "Oh my God, she had an '08 car. Now she has a 181." We're literally like, "Oh
Gassing her,
God is
basically,
so good." And Smiley hasn't seen the color of the car or anything. I goes, "I go check the car. It's purple." So Smiley walks. I goes, "Car smashed."
Wait, he walks back in.
He walks out because he walked out before us.
Yeah, and it says
Because we've
smashed.
seen it. My mom, and you see my mom in the elevator. She's so proud. She's smiling. She's just like, "Wow."
That
Do you know
left
what I mean?
immediately.
Bro, Smiley goes to smashed. I didn't believe him. I walk. I saw glass on the floor. I looked at her.
It's probably the same boys as well.
She didn't believe it until she got to the car. I said, she
like
saw glass on the
Thomas.
floor.
She saw the glass on the floor. She said, "No, that's not my car."
It's not my car. She got to the car. My mom put
New car as well?
I won't lie. That was so painful to
Yeah,
see.
yeah,
It was painful to see my mom like that. Like, as in just a brand new car, boys. Like, and do you know how deep it was? People, you know, her car was bad. Her car was bad. Her old car.
Oh, okay.
Her old car.
Yeah.
You know, people are even praying like, God,
Change
change Pastor's car.
Yeah.
So what, did they smash just one window?
No, they smashed the quarter window, the quarter glass at the back.
Yeah.
Not even the main, you know, the quarter glass at the back.
And then to open the
Just
car
to
door.
check if the alarm is on the thing.
Okay.
Now they've got to the main, so the alarm's not working on the quarter. Cool. They've got to the main glass on the driver's side, smashed it in. Toyotas are very easy to rob, boys. You can rob Toyotas, like a Japanese car.
Is it not you? Is because these new cars, they shouldn't be that easy to rob.
They are. Toyotas.
Because with my car, if the key is not like around like within a certain distance, you can't start the car.
You can't start the car, yeah.
Yeah, no, but you just push the start, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that still have ignition.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is a 181. This is a 181. But is your car Japanese?
Yeah.
Yeah, but well, I'm not heard too much about the Mazdas, but I've heard about the Toyotas.
Yeah.
Oh, man, love to rob them. And all you need is a screwdriver. So these men were actually trying to use a screwdriver to
Start the car.
but then now the security, you know, were a little bit
Now it
useful.
comes. Now it comes.
After these men had smashed the car, they're in the car trying to start the car, and they grabbed the button. And now apparently, and this is youths, man. These underage kids. That man are trying to stab the security with a screwdriver. So it's getting peaked now.
I was just like, I didn't sign up for this.
Boys, the security holds these kids, some resident, and I'm going to call him. Do you know what? I have Jesus loving me, so
Don't
I'm
tell
going
me
to call
what
him
to
a man
say.
that Jesus loves. Yeah, but this dude starts recording the security. He goes, "Let out those kids." He goes, "No, they just smashed the car." He goes, "I'm an undercover guardie. Let out those kids."
He knows them. He probably knows them. He probably
What is a resident of the?
I don't have the clue.
He probably knows them.
He said,
Oh, it's his operation.
Yeah.
It's one of the- he
Boys,
knows
one of
them
the
or
two.
it's his operation.
One of
Boys,
the
I
two.
said, so obviously he's grabbed like.
By the way, when you came down, did you see the security?
no,
So
I'm
all of this has happened before your whole family came down. Okay.
So
Oh, the security is telling you what happened, or
the
what?
feds.
Oh, the feds.
The feds-
So they saw it on camera.
The feds didn't even see it on camera. The guy, the security is telling the feds what
happened.
what happened. Do you know what I mean? The feds, Swiney's going mad at the feds. I said, me, I don't have that bravery because if you stop me one day,
Remember my kindness. Remember my kindness.
I wasn't
Bro, I was calm.
Boys, and the feds literally said, so he said, they're trying to tow the car because the car didn't have any discs or anything. So they're going to tow the car for safety anyways. And then it goes,
Because the car's more or less invisible with all of that.
do you know what I mean? So he's like, okay, what, because he's going to take the car. My mom says, what are you going to do? She goes, we'll probably take it for fingerprints. She goes, what's the fingerprints going to do? And he goes, be honest, nothing.
That's what the guy said.
That's what he said straight. And I rated it. So don't lie to me. Don't tell me, we're going to sort it out. He goes, they're underage. It's nothing we can do. And I was like, so that snapping, boys. Absolutely snapping. My mom was in fear the last 2 days because she's like, if I leave this car here,
It'll happen again. There's
again,
nowhere else to leave it. Like,
It's probably going to happen to another car as well.
bro, 2 cars they did that one day. That one day they did 2 cars. They're trying to rob it because what they do is they get the screwdriver. They start the car and they rally it around Tala, get into the fields, and burn it up.
Yeah.
It might be the same man that were doing it in my old apartment block.
Easily, bro.
Because they were robbing bare cars as well.
Yeah.
Bare cars.
Bro, just rob it, fly up. You fly up and you flip and burn it.
For what? For
But
what?
like,
What's the joy in that?
It's a thrill.
No, that's
It's
the
a
money.
thrill.
That's the money.
It's a thrill.
No, when you think about it, it's actually a demon.
No, no.
That's a demon possessed.
No, bro, it's a thrill. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was in secondary school, I've done some wild shit as well.
Yeah, we weren't robbing cars, right?
Yeah, I wasn't robbing cars, but like, you know, when you're running around just being a nuisance.
Yeah, give me a hubba bubba, please. Continue,
Yeah, when you're running around being a nuisance,
Yeah.
it's fun.
Yeah, but not that kind of
but hear me out.
nuisance.
But here's the thing, right? I feel like it's on a spectrum. You run around, you're being a nuisance. You rob from a shop, right? And then you rob from a shop in the evening, and then you're going out. Like it just gradually progresses
that's normal, bro.
I've been a nuisance-
till
no.
robbing a car is normal.
No, but bro, I've robbed. Hmm?
You've robbed.
Yeah, man, I've robbed. No, do you know what I mean? Like I'm not saying that. I understand kids being kids. You get what I'm saying?
Cars and them. Not just leaving the car to be burning it up. What?
Like as in, you can't tell me that's not like that's criminal.
Possessed.
Like
Criminal behavior, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
'cause,
like it's a mindset. It's an environment that
It's
raises
ingrained in you.
Yeah, it's because but
You're
like,
destined for jail.
for most of these man, bro, the environment you grow up in, that's probably what everyone else above you in age has done. So be like, oh, I'll do that as well.
I know, I hear it. I understand.
It's still demonic.
I am from Tala. Like I do understand how it goes down. It just never came around my sides.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? But
I would have thought that your end is pretty safe. Do you know what I mean?
but
From
then,
those things.
Then we had
Well,
the
you're
proper
close to flipping. What's that?
the square.
Yeah.
That's what I would have thought. Like,
Yeah, but when you flip and think about when you look at it now, I start looking at my whole area. I was like, this place ain't safe for anybody. As in thinking about it, there's people all like there's the access. You can access any car you want. It's not
Because even where you park on the ground, you just walk in.
you can walk in.
Just walk in.
But guy, the place where my mom parks is the residence parking,
Yeah.
bro, with gates. It's wide open, mate.
oh god, what's the point of the gate?
That's the same with my
No,
apartment.
boys, they said
Do as you please.
do you want an area with a selection of cars with no cameras and use a security guard?
Boys,
Come here,
I-
At
like
least put cameras
Bro,
there.
I went to the security office. I saw the cameras. He goes, boys. He goes, lads. Half of these cameras don't work. And I goes, so
what was the point?
why are
you
you
doing?
paying for you not to have cameras that work? Right? What's this
And
about?
you pay for the parking, innit?
Bro, pay for the parking, bro.
You
like-
pay for the parking. I didn't even know you did that. That's crazy.
I pay to
in
park in
apartment
my own
blocks.
house.
Only for them to not
My
even
own
have,
house.
only for them to not have cameras that work.
Bro, ski.
Unsuitable security guards.
No, honestly, they should reimburse you guys for
Boy,
any
the
damage.
security guard is scrawny, man. Like there was one that used to annoy me, but he was a big lad. But Tommy was bigger than you, and he was massive as well. Yeah, but he was the only reason I didn't like him. But actually, kind of thinking about now,
You wish it was
I
there.
wish he was there because he stayed in his car in the underground. He stayed there all the time. You know what I mean?
That's where he worked from.
No, that's where he worked from. His car, like literally, he saw everything.
Oh man.
He literally saw everything. He just drive around, just looking. He was always on the
he
ground.
was driving around.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Whereas, but the only thing I just didn't like, every time he saw me park up, he come to my car, and you know some people can just chat. This guy told me, this guy told me, yeah, David, tough weekend. My daughter died twice.
Pause.
I was really like, do you
My
know what?
daughter died twice. You're just gonna move past.
Boys, I was like, do you know what? Like, we can have a normal chat. We don't have to talk about how
Yeah,
your
that's
daughter died
deep.
twice. How am I supposed to believe that she died twice? Like what happened the first time
It
she
is
died?
possible.
Do you know what?
Possible. Your hair can stop for a bit.
Yeah, that's what I
hear
mean.
it.
So if she flatlined twice, then
Yeah,
technically.
no, I hear it.
But you just don't want to hear that.
Daughter died twice.
Yeah, I
this
don't want to
week.
hear that. I don't want to hear that.
No, but
No, but
You had- no,
That's
wait.
wait, they just died twice and they came back to life.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a flex, though.
Yeah, no.
The only people that I know are died and came back to life is Jesus and Lazarus. You're among them.
Boys, no. I'm not even against the fact that she died twice. I'm happy for you, bro. That she is alive. She's alive again. But no, boys, the only way Irish people say stuff, thought I'd do twice this week.
I can hear it. I heard it.
You know what I mean?
I heard it.
I was like, yeah, cool. But yeah, man, the whole system in that area is just mad. And these kids, yeah, like, I understand being like mischievous as a kid. I understand being like, you know, going robbing shops and you know, messing around with the security. I understand those type of things.
Criminal
but
behavior.
to the point where you're flipping like, you know, smashing out like expense, like all the windows in our thing. Like, this place looks like the flats now, bro. Like the windows are smashed in. Our doors are being smashed in.
Like upstairs,
Bro, not upstairs, not the, but the doors that we have
Oh,
access. Doors are broken. People could like literally, you could push my door open, walk upstairs, and walk to my front door.
that's wild.
It's not safe.
It's not safe anymore, boys.
Not safe.
Not safe.
And I really, for the first time, I was like, I need to take Mubsy out of here. Like for the first time, I was like, I need to take Mubsy out the ends. Like, you know, if she was living in Brookfield or, you know, Georgetown or. I
You would have felt that
earlier.
Yeah.
But where I stay is all right, man. Now I'm feeling like, yo, take Mumsy out of here,
The
bro.
hood.
Broski.
Has she got it fixed?
Yeah, she got it fixed, man. She got it fixed, and then we got.
What, insurance or like, I don't know.
Never go through insurance, boys.
Why not?
Bro, next year they'll flipping mess you up, bro. Your next year. Don't talk to insurance, boys. Don't ever call them for anything. Sort it out yourself. And if anything happens to you with feds, don't tell the feds.
Don't tell the, what do you mean?
Man, the
If
feds,
anything happens,
feds
to
don't do anything, boys.
Oh, I get you.
Okay, I got you.
I went to the gas station. My wallet got robbed. He goes, "What do you need? Can you send me the NDLS form so I can just get my license again?" All right, pal. Gives it to me. Like, doesn't care about the fact that the wallet was robbed. Do you know who did it? Do you know? Nothing. So, and even if
I hear it though.
no. That's boys. I wasn't offended. I wasn't offended because the last time I remember my wallet got robbed before now. Ballymun.
Bro, you've been through things.
When my wallet got robbed in Ballymun, I believed in the police in the guy to Shay Kana because I signed stuff. They
You were
wrote,
expecting something.
bro. They wrote stuff down. They goes, and you know, by the end of it, yeah, as I wrote the description of the guy, and everything they goes, Tim.
They knew who it was.
They knew who it was. So they were giving me so much confidence that okay, they will get this wallet back and everything. Boys, never heard a word from him again. So this time, you think I'm gonna like put my faith in, bro? I better put it on
Jesus.
social media. Anyone found the wallet?
That's social media could be the police these days.
Yeah, man. Them man are better than the police.
Yeah, because people be losing their cars online and they'll put it up that have you seen my car around, and then someone will text that, oh yeah, I've seen it in this specific area.
Yeah.
And then they'll go to the area and they'll find their car.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Sorry, my last thing on this. Yeah. Do you know what's better? It's still wrong, but it's better because I understand this level of criminality, where if you rob a car and you sell it on quickly. Do you know what? I kind of hear it. Not that I think it's good.
Better than burning it.
I think not that I think this is any of this is good. But you said, you know, I'm going to steal this car and I'm going to make profit. It's like I don't.
Is it okay? You understand profit-based criminality as opposed to just vandalism.
Yes. If you do fraud, if you just took, say for example, you took money out of someone's account and you just threw it, like you I don't know, you you gave it away.
Yeah.
I'm like, why did you?
Are you Robin Hood?
Why did you rob this?
You could have just left it.
Where else? When these men are taking these cars and they're burning it, it's like I'm only stealing your car.
I would have been better if the guard said to me, you know what, mate. Yeah, that's in the UK now. The car's gone. You'd be like, you know what?
No, fair enough.
Yeah.
Even there's still a claim where you can say, oh, do you know what? I can the reg plates is still on it. You know, maybe I can get my car back.
Yeah.
But when somebody takes your car and says, no one's having this car, not even me.
If I can't have it, you can't have it.
That's demonic. Like,
Yeah, it's demonic. It's demonic.
It doesn't make sense.
It's demonic. It's
It doesn't
demonic.
make
It's
sense.
demonic. It doesn't make sense.
And it's not like it's even Halloween or something. It's New Year.
No, they did it to
So these
one
are
of my
you want to
guys.
start
They robbed his car, his mom's car. I think he was driving his mom's car. They robbed his mom's car and burnt it on the fields, boys. What can the police do? What insurance? Your car could cost you 8K. If you go to insurance, they just give you back 3K, bro.
Yeah, they will say that's the
And
current value.
especially if you like packed it on the street as well.
Yes.
They say it's your fault.
Yeah.
That's why this insurance, they ask you, where do you live? If you tell them you live in Tala,
Long day.
it's going premium, bro.
Long day.
That's where what's it called? Michael had his address in a different area.
Bro, Michael John, a lot of people have the address.
Frederick,
They have the address, what? The drum.
guy, attack. Attack.
Oh, allegedly. But,
Just stick that in there.
Boys, I was playing a gig on Friday, yeah?
yeah.
You know when technical faults happen? And they don't happen at any other point in time. Ever. I was playing in South Africa, everything was going well. So we had 2 songs linked in together. One song, first verse, second verse. We're at the bridge now. Silent. My laptop just shut off.
Oh, God.
Live.
Yeah, bro, on stage. It wasn't even my laptop. It was the connection between my laptop and the interface. It just came loose. I just looked at my laptop screen. It just said, interface previously connected, not available. And you know, we had to not play it off. I'm not doing this.
The clock.
They didn't. You see, I feel like they did. Yeah, they would, because like the volume of music that was coming out just drops.
But was it like E or was it like oh?
She covered well. She recovered well. Yeah. It not happened again.
It happened again.
It happened again. I had to.
You are at fault.
No. Because there was nothing I could do. Because we finished off the song. I connected it back up and everything was fine. We finished this. We now played one song. We finished the song. It finished. Started the third one. Shut off again. I went to my talk back. I said, Steph, come here now. Sound engineer to come and help me fix it. But you see when those things happen, the heart, that gig was a workout for me. My heart was doing
It
overtime.
was sweating more than usual.
Bro.
It reminds me of when we went to Newbie. Remember their thing went off, but they covered it. They did well.
They did well, yeah. They
But
covered
your
it.
ability to recover in those things, I feel like is the true test of a skill.
Yeah, man. No, really, even as a performer,
If you can't recover from those things, man.
Don't crumble when those things happen.
Yeah.
You know, there's some people when it's a technical fault and they make it more obvious than everybody.
Yeah.
I always say to people that like sing or anyone that does music, or rapping, whatever it is, I say to them, bro, like when they come off of the stage and they're like, oh, that was trash. I goes, it's only you and your band that knows that was trash.
Exactly.
The rest of them, as in, there is
Majority of the crowd don't actually have the awareness to clock onto something going on.
and this is not talking about like there's some people that go on stage and like everyone knows you're rubbish. This probably isn't your thing, right? But and you're off key. That's different. But there's like, for example, I remember we all know it, man. We play the bands. You know you made a mistake when you're playing your chords. You know you probably
missed a hit.
You missed a hit.
People will now come to you after and say, "Bro, that was sick."
They do this,
mind blowing,
mad, and you're like,
I missed.
That was so rubbish.
But you're just like, I missed the hit in the transition between verse 1 and verse 2 of the second song on the set.
Yeah,
you're aware that,
but nobody knows. Nobody else knows that, and that's what I'm saying. Like, of course, there should be that pressure on yourself to be like, do you know what? I need to get better. I need to I shouldn't be missing my transitions or my hits.
Yeah,
and stuff
exactly.
Like that. But at the same time, bro, like people are like knocking themselves down so badly. I was like, bro, half of this crowd don't know you. They think you're amazing. They think you're an amazing performer. I'm not saying that's a reason to be complacent.
Don't be complacent.
But they think you're amazing. Don't knock yourself down. Like there's times, and you know what I learned to do. Like I make tons of mistakes, boys. Like every week in anything I do, I'm making tons of mistakes. But you should never come across as the perfect person, because if you come across as the perfect person,
your mistakes are magnified.
What?
It was like, oh, you made a mistake, yeah? All right, Mr. Perfect. All right, Mr. Perfect.
You know what I mean? Who flogged you today? But like when you laugh about your mistakes, like lads, we're having a difficult technical difficulty.
Bro, she covered it up. She literally just goes, you know what? These days you can't bloody trust the technology. And I was just like, my G, that was a good one. And she just laughed it off, and we just kicked off again.
One person that taught me was my very first mentor. I think he was preaching one time. Someone's phone went off, but the way he picked this up, so like not his own phone, somebody's phone was ringing very, very loud because it was quiet. And the way I forgot what he called it, I forgot what he said, but it was so witty, it was so perfect. And I was like things that distract him won't ever be a distraction for his thing. He can actually utilize it. Bro, it wins people over when you have a good attitude to mistakes.
Because you have character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have character.
No, man, I've seen people.
They will crumble.
Boys. No, wait. There was one. I was in MFM one time, performing. Right?
Sounds about right.
Bro, these times, yeah, I think they were doing a talent show. Somebody's come up and I think they tried to sing. Well, I forgot what they tried to sing. I don't even know who it was anymore. But they tried to sing.
It's better
like,
that you don't, to be honest.
yeah, do you know what? Do you know it's bad? I don't know. They tried to sing the song. I forgot what it. Okay. Try to sing one line. It was a rap and singing. I think it was Blinded by Your Grace, Stormzy.
Okay.
Yeah, it was that. And then they've come up, they sang. I think they messed up the first few things. And then they're like, stop music. Can we start again? And I'm like, do you know what?
You just ruined it.
Do you know what?
Just carry on.
I'm not going to clap for you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to clap.
Your
push
baby.
Yeah, just push through.
Push through.
Just push through.
No, boys, like as a rapper, yeah, former. When I used, bro, there's some lyrics here, I said absolutely nothing. Or I was freestyling.
Yeah.
You haven't the clue because you don't know my lyrics.
It's only me that knows.
Yeah, it's only me that knows. But do you know what I mean? Like, just play it off, run it through to stop and make it like everything.
Make it
I know
a
some
big
people,
team.
some people crumble when they make a mistake, bro.
Or do you ever watch movies where people run off the stage?
It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna forget that you're on stage now.
No, the power of improv, boys. It's like
But
think about
it's a skill.
we've been on stage, or we've even been in places where we've even been in the studio, having a guest on that probably doesn't want to speak or is just dry.
Just look at each other.
Just shy to speak.
Yeah, and you look at yourself like, do you know what? Yeah, just like,
Do your thing.
all right, cool. Let's run our thing. Do you know what I mean? But like being able to like improvise when things like that happen, boys,
That's the point.
it's actually, I don't know. It's like it's an amazing skill.
Yeah.
That's what separates the great performance from the just
Regular people.
Regulars.
performance.
Yeah, and would you say by nature you man are very structured, or you allow room for fluidity?
I allow room.
But in what context?
Just in life.
Just life, in
generally.
everything you anything you have to present or anything you do.
I guess for me, I always think of what could go wrong
Yeah,
and then plan for those.
that's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
And then everything else then is like, well, I didn't think of it. So it is what it is.
Like I remember during like maybe college and I had to do a presentation. I would just have bullet points and maybe a few lines underneath, and I'll try to cram those lines. But if I couldn't cram them, I'm just gonna waffle my way.
yeah.
Presentation.
Boys, one of the biggest like gifts from being Irish
It's a waffler.
is you know how to waffle.
Not a waffle.
Irish people,
to waffle.
an Irish person can tell you a story that is fiction, but because of the way they said it, I hear it.
And just the confidence they have saying it.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Irish people.
Irish,
you guys can't lie.
the Irish know how to waffle. They're like there's a big bunch of spillfresh.
Bunch of spillovers.
But no, like as in, it's same thing in college, boys. Like I never wrote too much, just because I needed. Like was I even good at college? But
On like the few presentations I did, I went in like it was always group presentations.
Yeah, yeah.
But I went in with the mindset that none of these lot know what they're doing.
yeah.
So I always over prepared.
Oh really? Yeah.
You want chilling with the smart people, though.
What?
You want chilling with the smart
Nah,
people.
no, they were smart. Well,
I knew this guy. It's me that.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, there was one presentation I did. Yeah, and this was before they. You know, there's a point in college where everybody, like the separation begins.
Yeah.
So you might be in a group with like very smart people, or you know, not so smart. No, you know what? I don't even go as far as saying people are smart or dumb. The committed and the uncommitted.
okay.
So there's people that are like, well, listen, they would.
They
prepare
came
this
in to
thing.
get a 1-1.
Yeah, they 1-1. Do you know what I mean? And somebody that was just Susie allowed them to be in college,
Yeah.
right? So
They are permitted.
So there was one time I did a presentation, and these man were even the slides. You know those ones when
Yeah, you know those ones. They designed their slides so aesthetically pleasing.
man slide is cold.
Mine is black and white. black background, white spots.
And you're
putting lines.
and your picture is just like right in the middle.
Yeah.
So I've done that, but and I knew my slides are ass, and I knew it. But I think these times, this is my final year, I think. But I knew I was. I perform, I speak, so I had confidence, and I won't lie. My lecturer came up to me after, so I had some basic, basic facts, but my confidence made it look like, but he knows what he's talking about. I had the clue, boys. Yeah.
But that's what happened to me in my presentation. So I was just like, because it was a group presentation, but then you are put into like 3 groups that were gonna watch each other present.
Yeah.
So we were last, so I was watching all them present. The first group came up, and there was just a subtle thing I noticed. So everyone that they'd stand there, like, so our thing is. So I just said,
use your hands.
But but
It's good to be last sometimes.
I know. So I said, okay. I said, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk around.
Yes.
Right? And then I was even going to go closer. I was like, okay, I now go this and this are linked together with it. And they were like, oh, and then same thing was like, oh, Tommy, you were great.
Yeah.
That was very good.
Hey, bro.
I just walked around. Since you did, I just walked around a little bit more.
Nah, but boys, you know when you're presenting, the language, I feel like my vocab, like,
gets better.
No, I don't have much.
No.
Gets reduced.
As in, bro, you studied, you knew that. This national referendum allowed.
I can already see that your vocab is limited.
Are you saying so? No, this national referendum enabled this act to go something like that. Yeah. I got on stage. I got the so this allowed them to go through.
But you know what? I feel like sometimes that's a lot more effective when it comes to communication. But like that's not what they want to see.
Even for me, it's just like I don't practice big words for anytime I'm presenting things. Whatever comes, and I'm going to communicate it somehow. Do you know what I mean?
You understand what I mean?
Eventually. But I think the confidence goes like a massive way.
Yeah, it's 90% of everything.
Think about the salesman. There was one time.
Ones that come and knock on your door.
But there's one time. I think I was leaving for a session, OC session, and I was in the missus' house. Boys, this salesman comes, I think for Electric Ireland or something. Yeah, so your current deal isn't actually a good deal. You're paying more for less.
And I'm like, how much you pay a month? How much? Right? That's too much. I can bring that down from here to here for you. In no time. It's pretty simple. Just sign your name here and I'll sort everything out for you.
No, boys, that's actually what happened, boys.
Bro.
And her mom was like...
They never give you the opportunity to interrupt them. Like, I have to... They're not giving you the opportunity.
Bro, the Irish could spoof you into signing your life away, boys. Here now, do it like this, mate.
It's a good skill to have, though.
It is.
It is.
Good skill to have. Some of them can talk their way out of jail.
Yeah, but
I'm sure if you have as well.
Of course.
It's like, Your Honor, I didn't do it. I promise you, I didn't do it.
Do you ever see that TikTok? Here now, you're not giving me 13 days. No, man.
Oh, I saw a video on TikTok this week. That was so funny. This guy arrived into Ireland and he had a taser.
So he goes, what's she writing down?
Was that TikTok?
No, as in the guy he was getting.
You're not giving me 13 days.
You're not giving me 13 days. What's she writing down there?
No, this guy. So he came in with I think it was a taser or pepper spray, and then into Dublin Airport.
Okay.
So the airport security was like, she goes, "What's this?" And he goes, "It's a taser." He goes, "You're not allowed to have this here. Like, you're not allowed to." And then he just goes, "What? It's mine." He goes, "Listen, you're in our country.
Really?
You follow our rules in our country." I couldn't stop laughing because I'm like, she lives in Ballymun. She's like, first of all, right, you're in our country. You follow our country. You follow our rules. This is not allowed. No, guy was too funny, and he was just like, oh, okay.
Boys, I did you bully anybody in school?
No.
Oh, you did.
Well, I wasn't that kind of bully.
Yeah.
I was like a protector bully. So if you were bullying someone else, I will bully you.
So you bullied the bully?
Yeah.
Okay.
So technically, I was a good bully. I wasn't. Well, I took
to some people.
Often. I took his lunch.
Did you man have like high self-esteem in school?
I had self-esteem.
Was it high?
Yeah.
Maybe not as high as it is now.
Did you?
No, I didn't, boys. Not high self-esteem. I really tried to fit in. But
Okay.
not like I couldn't fit in. I did fit in, but
But you
I was
tried
doing
your
too
ones,
much.
Yeah, you did too much.
I was doing too much.
But in self-esteem, in what sense?
Like I wasn't like David now. I'm it's so funny. I thought about this this morning. Yeah, because of the video that we Percy put up on me yesterday to say the video. Saying I'm short, right? I remember being in third year, and my teacher said, "Oh my God, all the third years last year, now the fifth years now, yeah, or the fourth years. They goes over the summer, they just
Grill.
They
And
grill.
then there's David.
No, wait. When I was in third year, I was thinking, okay, over the summer, I'm gonna grow.
grow.
So that's when my self-esteem really leveled out.
My guy goes things balance out over the summer.
But yeah, like now I'm confident in who I am. I have high self-esteem. Whereas then I definitely didn't. I thought I did, but I didn't, man. I was like, nah.
I didn't.
I didn't.
I
boys.
did it for
I was
sure.
desperate to try and fit in, boys. I remember the first day of I forgot what I moved to a new school, but the first day of that first day we went to the yard, and like I don't know, I think we started playing wrestling, and like those days was easily like whites against blacks. Whose side was I on? The whites.
You're coon, man.
Yeah. So you were the guy we were talking about a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Not
And
really.
you know, people on Insta were like, "You guys shouldn't be having this conversation, man. Don't watch it, man." But anyways, continue.
No. Like I hear what they were trying to say. Someone.
I don't hear what they were trying to
No,
say.
I think Blessing made a good point of like saying that
Or what did she say?
now you want to hear me.
No, because I didn't see her comment.
Yeah, she made a point basically saying that although what we're saying is said in jest, but like there is a deeper conversation there, which I agree with, and then also the fact that black people are not a monolith, like we're not all one.
Oh no,
One
of course.
dimensional.
Oh, we know that.
Yeah, exactly. But that's why we were specifically talking about that very small intersection of black people that hates black people.
Yeah,
Yeah, but what we were saying is that they hate black people, and they do.
Yeah.
yeah. No, obviously I understand the conversation of like why it's like internalized
Hatred and-
hatred and stuff. I understand the deeper conversation, but we weren't having a deeper
Yeah,
conversation.
exactly.
If you want a deep conversation, it's like go find a deep conversation. No, I hate when we put clips online and the people say, there's like world hunger happening. Then go watch stuff about that.
Now, do you know that just reminds me of the video?
It's so annoying.
I watched the
No,
TikTok.
I actually hear it
I hear
so
it.
much.
So
man.
annoying, man.
We're not the place to come to. For
Go watch Stephen Bailey or someone, man. Come on.
no, like not to say that we don't have capacity to have deeper conversations.
A lot of people,
I have the range.
a lot of people feel like we don't have capacity.
No, but that's on them. Like, I'm not even on them. It's what we've given them. Like, listen, this podcast isn't what it's not. As you said, it's not Stevie Barlett. It's not a Asha. I don't even watch those deep podcasts, but it's not one of them, boys.
Oh, what's that, Asha?
It's chats, man. And if it gets deep, like we've had some deep chats on the pod. Do you know what I mean? But one thing I'm not even mad at anymore is when people react to clips. Like you shown me that you don't have a capacity to comprehend some things. Like when people react to a clip, right, and then they see the whole context of the conversation, they're like, but there's like, why'd you react to the clip?
Yeah.
Because the clip is there for
It's
various
clickbait.
It's clickbait. People want you to go and see the whole conversation. And of course, I'm not going to be mad when people like get mad at a clip because I'm like, yeah, I just think you guys are not as informed. While at the same time, we did that for you to click on the main video.
To inform yourself.
Clickbait.
Do you know what I mean? So it's I think those things are funny, but like, yeah, you might have like, what would you say the level of your self-esteem was?
From a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah.
In primary or secondary?
Go primary first.
Primary was probably. You really don't think about that in primary, though.
Yeah, you don't.
Do you?
Like in
Did you
primary.
not do SPHE?
That was secondary.
Oh, secondary school. Oh, yeah, primary school. Primary school, you wouldn't really think about it. Secondary school.
In primary school, I was still trying to be I was still being called a nigger.
No way, I was fighting for my life.
Yeah, in my school, I was just trying not to exist. If you know what I mean, like don't notice
You were
me.
trying. You were trying not to exist.
No, so like I want to be in the class and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just don't notice me.
Or you're just floating.
Yeah, don't call my name. No, just
So you wasn't loud at all.
Yeah, no. Secondary school, I probably became a little louder, but even then, I was still kind of like always chilling in the back.
Yeah.
For primary school, I was fighting for my life a lot. I was fighting because we moved around a lot, and I was always the new kid.
The new
in
kid.
Yeah.
the school, so I was always getting into fights.
Yeah.
On the first week, sometimes even first day of school.
People are always trying you.
Yeah,
Did-
and I had to show them.
Yeah.
Do you mind feel like any of that still follows you to this day?
Any what?
Like those, like, so for example,
Oh, 100% actually. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause-
I still try to not be noticed.
Yeah.
But like it's instinctive.
Yeah.
And then I realize, because like whenever we go to events,
Mm.
I walk in and then kind of fade out. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? And then I'll
come back up.
come back out. Yeah. But my instinctive thing is to just like, don't notice me, look away type of thing.
What about you?
Like, I haven't gotten in a fight since so long.
But do you feel
I'm itching for it though.
No, but are you okay?
I
you naturally-
I don't like attention.
Are you defensive? Would you say you're defensive? Because the issue is, I feel like the fight is an extension of you being defensive. Do you get me?
Would you say I'm defensive?
I wouldn't say
I
you're
wouldn't say you're
defensive. I wouldn't say
defensive, no.
defensive, but I maybe
You
when
can
say-
be.
No, I would say defensive.
No, actually, no, you're not.
Yeah, not
You're,
defensive.
not, you're really
No,
chill.
but
Like,
I would say, you see that whole thing of when you went to a new school, when you went to a new school and you're fighting for your life. Would you say that you already at almost at a loss when you came to a new environment?
Definitely.
Yeah, because like
you don't know anybody in school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might when lunch
people have found their
lunchtime is
friends.
coming. You're probably gonna be on your own.
so,
have
so
to
you
make
you
friends.
never you never like went over the top to try and fit in or make friends. So that I kind of see that with him, like when he say if he comes to a new environment, he doesn't give two rats
Who's
whether-
there.
Yeah, like to fit in or not. He's just in his space. He's comfortable in his own space, and that's one thing I've noticed about like on your side. And yeah, your thing is right as well. I think when you get into spaces like that, you naturally take the kind of like you fade out.
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit. Even in our first show.
I faded out.
Yeah,
completely.
you wasn't like you were there. I think you were enjoying the moment, but you were soaking it in. But then
I was in my head enjoying
you
the
were
moment.
here. You your head. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I think because like I got. Well, I wasn't fighting for my life, but I was.
You're fighting for your life in a different way.
Yeah.
And I think the way is you try and get people on your side by being funny.
Yeah.
And you still, I won't say, I think because of your environment and your network, you don't have to try as much anymore.
Yeah, I think for me, when my biggest thing in school wasn't actually, it was trying to get people like to like, not even like, people like me. It wasn't like people didn't like me, but it was like to make sure I was like, I fitted in perfectly. You know, I wanted people to really,
You want everyone.
yeah, everybody to like.
So there's no doubts.
Like the whites here, they love me. That corner loves me, and this corner loves me. Like I want everybody to love
Yeah,
me.
you're just cool with everybody.
Yeah, I want to be cool with everybody. But now, I think I've come to like once I've got over that validation thing, I'm cool. I'm cool with like, I'm cool. If someone doesn't like me, although it hurts, I'm just like, well, that's your own
No,
problem.
does it hurt if someone like someone doesn't like you? Would you feel away?
It bothers me if I don't know why.
Why?
It's the reason for me. If I've done something wrong and you don't like me because of that, that's justifiable in my
Like
mind.
what kind of person is it? Would you be like your friend or someone you just met or just someone watching online, like even a stranger watching online?
They're faceless. So some people are faceless. So I wouldn't really care much when it comes to online. But let's say someone that we'd see around.
Yeah.
And like, oh, that person doesn't like you. I'm like, why?
I wouldn't care, boys.
Yeah, I'd want to know why.
I would care if like my close friends, like
Yeah,
if
yeah.
they are saying that I did this, I will have a conversation with them. But if it's someone that I just see around on the norm and I find out that they don't like me,
Yeah.
Actually, do you know what? I'm just thinking about it now. I think it actually depends on what my opinion is on that person.
Yeah.
That determines whether I care or
or
not.
where you hold them.
Yeah, because remember, there's someone that doesn't like us.
No clue you're talking
That
about.
we.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
know what you're saying.
And when I found out, I was like, I really could not
Oh.
give a rat. I really couldn't give a rat.
Yeah, but see.
So
that
because I don't really.
that thing, that specific situation, right, when the person has been chatting a lot about us and says they don't like us. That when I met with the person, I really wanted to know
Why?
why. Once I realized why,
And it was a stupid
it
reason.
was a stupid reason. I was like, oh yeah, like why? I never cared. I never cared, but I just wanted to know, like, as in, the reason I want to know why somebody doesn't like me, so I can be self-aware. Am I doing something that makes somebody not like me? That's my main
But then
question.
you can't please everyone. Like
I hear it. No, but then, for example, if you hear somebody doesn't like you because you're right, says you're nonchalant. They say you're nonchalant. Right, that's who you are.
that's their own business.
And that's their own business,
Yeah.
right? But if someone says that they don't like you because
You spoke to them
rude,
somewhere or somehow, or you were rude to them. I
When-
feel like
when
that's
you find
valuable
out-
information.
You know,
to
I
know.
actually found out a few years ago that someone didn't like me because the way I spoke to them, and they messaged me, and I didn't respond.
I love this guy so much.
Because I'm doubling down and I'm doubling down heavy.
You're not important. You're not important in my life. Why should I care?
No, I hear it, but what I'm saying is, like, for me, I think I'm really, like, because I want to improve. I want everybody that encounters me to
Have a positive.
never ever say that he has a bad character. He never ever say that he's disrespectful. And do you know what I mean? And that's just because of who I want to be. Do you know what I mean? That's how I want to be looked at in society. Do you know what I mean? So I am inquisitive when somebody says they don't like me. I'm inquisitive. I want to know why. If it's something that's just who I am, I don't give a rat's. But if it's something that is valid, I'll take it on board.
And I can control.
Yeah, and I can control.
Yeah, I can control.
Yeah, I'll take it on board. But that guy's reason was absolutely. What was it, boys? Did I tell you?
You see, that, should I tell you how I knew the reason was asked? Because when I asked you in the night, you were just like, oh.
Yeah.
That's what she did.
It was
I said,
very stupid. I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
I think it was very, very silly. And I was like, and it's from people who, do you know what? Everyone has their own relevance in life. So, okay, I'm not going to call him irrelevant.
Someone could be relevant to you.
Yeah, he's probably relevant to his family.
Of course. Everyone would be relevant to them.
I hope so.
But it's clearly not relevant to your life or to you.
Yeah,
at this present
yeah.
moment, sure.
I'm like, one thing I'm realizing, yeah. The older you get, and I think it's we've already realized it, but like I talk to a lot of people, but I don't talk to a lot of people.
There's only a few people.
Yeah, like I can see people on a weekly basis, and we could talk to, like, so many people based on, like, just like, how are you and all these.
What are you
things.
doing here? What's the story? How's your week? Surface ass level conversations.
And I'm boys, I'm tired of surface level conversations. It's jarring.
it's jarring.
I realize I have the same response to everybody. Yeah.
I'm grand, yeah. Even though my leg is killing me. I was about to say my back hurts, but this guy's sitting beside me.
You know what question I hate?
What?
What you up to now?
Yeah, what you up? Like, come on, don't ask me that question if you're not. Don't even ask me that question.
Like, I understand you're trying to start conversation, but you don't need to know.
No, bro. If you're asking me, honestly, the only person that's ever supposed to ask me that question, not even my best friends, boys, is actually my girlfriend. That's the only person that's allowed to ask me,
But-
what am I up to now?
but-
Nobody else should
Let me
ever
tell you
ask me
something.
what am I up to.
If you ask me what I'm up to now and I say I'm chilling, you should know where you are with me.
You know.
No,
chilling.
but boys, why would that ever be a conversation unless it's like, I'm trying to take you out somewhere, or what? Let's go somewhere.
Just ask me that straight away so
Let's
then I
go.
can.
Are you free?
Yeah, just say, oh, let's go grab food. I can't, or I can.
Yeah.
Well, you know what you up to gauge.
No, what are you up to?
WUU2.
Who concern you?
WUU2. Is this Messenger? Is this 2012?
Why do you want to know what I'm up to?
First of all, mind your business.
WUU2.
Yeah.
U, that's W. W is, so a W is two U's.
No, W is actually two
V's.
V's.
So it should be double V.
The French call it W.
This is why they say we don't have the race to have the conversation. Double the V.
W or something. I don't know. Something like that. I heard.
I remember seeing a video one day. It goes, every letter in the alphabet starts with what it sounds like, except D. No,
It's definitely
W.
Yeah,
Yeah, W starts with a D. I was just like,
A, B, C, D, E, F, F, E,
E.
It's E. Oh.
G, H, H.
No, H is H, yeah.
I,
J,
K.
Lost track.
L is E.
L is E.
Okay, L is E, M,
N is
N,
E.
M is E. M is E.
N is E as well.
N, O,
O is O.
P,
P, P
Q
Q
R
R S T U V W
W.
W X.
Why?
You could say X starts with an E as well
X that's with E. Yeah, it does.
in pronunciation standards.
W X Y
Z.
Z.
Some people say Z.
Z. Yeah.
Weird people.
What was I gonna ask you? A few things happened. You know what? We. Oh God, no. No, I can't. Okay, so I saw a picture of The Rock. I saw. Oh, I need to find it. A picture is a funny picture. It's a picture of The Rock, and I think it's a picture of like a piece of paper, and then there's a picture of like two lesbian girls.
Oh my
Right,
god.
like kind of like.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. sorry for that if I was inappropriate, guys. Right.
I'm kind
Wait,
of
wait.
annoyed that my mind went there so quickly.
Wait, guys, the
So
shoot.
you got that quick.
Guys, the shoot. Yeah. Sorry, ladies.
You know, I've been into my dark humor lately. I've been into it like
Whoa.
I've been watching stuff online. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. Where someone will have no hands and then they'll throw a ball at them and say catch.
No, that's bad.
No, that was
that's
that was the
terrible.
worst one.
That's
No,
terrible.
there was a girl with no arms, yeah, and someone was holding her, and she was on, those that uni bike thing that
Yeah.
no, not bike that hoverboard, and then the girl said, like let me hold you, and then the person that was recording was saying how
Oh my God.
the girl had no arms. I was just like,
No, see, some of those videos online, yeah, or some of those things online, yeah. Those things really. There's a whole side of the internet who are for it. Who,
Yeah,
as
like,
in,
yeah.
as in, this is
And
the
once
thing.
you get on it, you're just gonna see videos after videos.
video,
After
it doesn't
videos.
stop.
there was some
Like the
man-
comments,
Bro.
they will say, "Do you need a hand? Do you need a hand?"
oh yeah, that's mad.
It's like crazy.
That is mad.
No, do you know what? Dark humor. I think dark humor should be. No, and dark humor is dark humor. Listen, there's like.
But like, can dark humor get too dark?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Jimmy Carr had one joke. I don't know if I can say it.
No, Jimmy Carr's level of dark humor is not supposed. Here's what I'm saying though: is there's a certain crowd who absolutely are okay with dark humor, whereas there's like our crowd. I won't even say our crowd is too much dark humor people.
Where would you
But
draw,
we can
draw the line with dark humor?
Like okay, for example,
I guess
like those two jokes there were disability jokes.
Yeah.
So when you take the whole realm of disability, you have to understand that you're making jest of
Someone's condition.
someone's condition. When you take it to someone who has died, you're making there's so many realms.
There's
now.
so many realms.
There's too many realms.
I feel like most jokes, the line is where you personally get offended.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying.
But
why it's
what
completely
if you don't
subjective.
get offended? You're just like, am I meant to laugh at that?
Okay, I rarely ever have laughed. Maybe I can't remember any joke I've laughed to about religion, right? But hear me on this. I'm a very religious person, but I don't. I know that was a funny joke.
I can see the
Yeah,
funny
I
in
can
it.
see-
I can see the humor in it.
Yeah.
I don't find it funny,
Yeah.
but also because I am the one that's listening to you, and I know that you've made jokes just there about Mexicans. You make jokes about Indians. You just made jokes about this
Section of people, yeah.
and I laugh to all of them. I can't be offended when you come to my
Yeah,
side.
exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
I can't be offended at you.
That's if I'm here. But if like again, and the same thing with Dave Chappelle and all these like comedians and stuff like that. If you don't like their jokes, stop listening to them.
Yeah, it's actually pretty simple.
Yeah.
Like people act as though like you are forced to take in everyone's content. You're really not.
That's what annoys me. If you don't like my content, just how about you unfollow?
Yeah, follow.
It would be nice.
Very nice.
Cause I would even like to know who's with me here.
Who's for me? I know the against me.
Literally.
But it's bad. It's actually your haters are the ones that follow you the most. It's weird. I even hate that whole haters thing. Like, oh my haters, like, shut up. But,
I remember I saw a video of this guy that plays. He's a bowler, like professional bowler.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Professional bowler.
It's a thing. It's a thing, boys. Honestly.
Okay.
And then he said something. He just goes, "For everyone that's hating, you still watch because that's all you could do." I was just like,
Oh, I love it.
That's all you could do. All you could do was watch.
Yeah.
So yeah, just continue hitting or continue consuming, please. Listen, while we are here in consumption,
Consumption.
like,
Yes, sir.
subscribe.
Yes, sir.
If you go on Apple, rate it.
Yes, sir.
If you go on Spotify, follow and rate it.
Yes, sir.
Do the thing that you're supposed to do. Everyone has responsibility.
Do the
The needful.
The needful.
We all have responsibility here. Our responsibility is to provide the content. Your responsibility
To like and share.
to like and that's
Yes,
it.
sir.
That's it. God bless you as you do so.
Andrew Tate, let's talk about that real quickly before we get out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously we don't know
What
so
actually?
much details.
What's your opinion on the character of Andrew Tate?
I personally never really liked it. Never really liked it. I understand why young men gravitate towards a character like that, but I personally didn't like it. The reason being, in 2016, I consumed a lot of Steven Crowder, Ben Shapiro, a little bit of Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
All
They're
those
very,
kind of-
very different. Though.
Yeah, all those kind of like right-leaning commentators.
Yes.
And
Do you think Jordan Peterson is right leaning?
I don't think he is.
Okay,
but
okay,
but
yeah.
but he was categorized into that
Okay, he's under that umbrella.
yeah umbrella. But when so I had a lot of those, like I won't say I adopted the ideologies, but subconsciously those
Some of them stick.
so you now see a black man being killed, and
And
then
then all of a sudden,
your first thought is, what did he do? Do you get what I'm saying? So I realized that that's negative for me. I'm not going to consume that. So I actually didn't consume any of them. Now I have a better filter. I can listen to some of Jordan Peterson's stuff and really like gain from it, but maybe not so much Steven Crowder. Maybe because his whole thing is kind of like to poke at people, and
that's his whole brand. That's his brand. Yeah.
So I'm not on the vibe of poking at people anymore. I actually just genuinely want to like
learn something.
And Jordan Peterson has a lot in that area. Has a lot of wisdom in the area of like social science and stuff like that, right? Whereas Andrew Tate just reminded me of Steven Crowder.
But on the opposite side.
On the opposite side, he's speaking a lot about. It sounds realistic. Or it sounds, I don't know how to call it.
It's over the top.
It's over the top, and it's intentionally over the top. Like he's saying, a man shouldn't be allowed to cheat. He should be allowed to cheat on his wife, or a woman should stay at home and do all these things. Like he's saying it, and actually genuinely for some relationships and for some societies, this works perfectly. But the place he's saying it, the environment he's saying it, is intentionally to get people to react to it. And for me, I'm just not going to fall into that follow that bandwagon of like people who are getting offended by Andrew Tate. I'm just not going to consume his content.
I think for me, with when it comes to him, there's like some things he might say are true, and like there's certain things he has said that like he was saying something along the lines of like, if I can afford to buy a car that costs more than a house, I must be doing something right, and some people might be doing something wrong. I was like, fair. Do you get me? With him, the danger that I see with Andrew Tate is there's a lot of young boys that they don't have the filter that you say to know what bullshit is and know what truth is. And when they listen to him and they just take in everything and they regurgitate that to the world, it's not good.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It's just not good. So when I look at the things he does, it frustrates me because I'm like, you could actually be impactful.
Yeah, very.
Because you have influence.
Yeah.
But you're choosing to do this rubbish.
Yeah.
And then you're either diluting the truth that you might have, you're reducing yourself, meaning that people can come up to you and trust you as a source of good information. And that shit is jarring. But like, he's about to fall. This guy's trying to kill. This guy's trying to kill him.
Lighter did.
Yeah, the Andrew Tate. Yeah, but he got arrested recently.
Got arrested
for trafficking.
Human trafficking or something.
Yeah. Someone was.
Is it true?
I guess we'll find out the way when everything comes out in court.
But if
When's it coming out?
When it comes out in court, like yeah.
Oh, is it a public trial?
Most of these trials, I guess,
Public like the
like you'll be filmed and stuff.
yeah, like
I
what's
don't
that
think so.
guy's name? Amber Heard
Amber
and
Heard.
Johnny Depp.
No, I don't think it'll be like that because it's being done in Europe.
Yeah,
I don't know if you in Romania.
I think that's where he lived. Yeah.
Yeah. But like, do you know the way he got caught? Yeah, it just made me realize that like, as smart as you may think you are, sometimes you're very, very,
Very
stupid.
stupid. Yeah.
Very, very stupid.
Was from a pizza box, isn't it?
Yeah, so there's this girl called Greta Thunberg, and she's like she's an activist, but for environmental activist. She's a young girl, and Andrew Tate, out of nowhere, just posted a picture of him with his Bugatti, and just big mad paragraph about like he's putting emissions into the earth and climate change is a hoax, and just at her.
Well, climate change is a hoax.
Yeah, it's all
Like,
fake. Yeah. And,
The icebergs are melting now.
but
No, but there's a whole bunch of people
I don't believe
that don't
it.
believe in climate change. They think
Yeah.
it's a left,
You know-
it's a liberal type
Look
of
at the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he at her, and then she goes, send me your email at smalldickenergy at something.
How old is this girl?
She's probably like 19, 20, something like
I
that.
thought she
She
was like
adds him, and then he now decides to record himself, like coming back at her again. Grown man, agbalagba. Like, and
Agbalagba.
that's what I don't understand, bro. Okay, you can afford all these things. You tell everyone that you and your brother own 30 cars, but yeah, you're still going on the internet and you're fighting with young people.
I think people like Andrew Tate, they crave that like
Yeah,
attention.
it doesn't make sense.
that
A lot of
virality.
the, bro, trust me. I don't know if you guys remember the Fresh and Fit boys.
Oh yeah.
That man are hurt. Look, I think Andrew Tate is hurt. I think a lot of people are just hurt.
Someone hurt
And someone hurt them so bad, and they went all the way this
Those
side.
Fresh and Fit, they were, especially that one guy.
Yeah.
He was hurt.
Myron,
He was
the
hurt.
light skinned guy.
Yeah, he was.
But
What?
even
Yeah.
the funniest thing about those Fresh and Fit boys, was the darker skinned guy
Yeah.
was talking about him finding his girl,
Yeah.
and like he met her organically, and like all this stuff, like this real love, only for us to find out that he actually got her on a website where you get sugar babies,
Oh.
and she came to confirm it. In front of everyone.
Oh, his girl came.
Yeah,
Why would she do that?
They're not one. They're not,
They're not one.
They're not one
They're
unit.
not together. I'm like, a lot of these men are weird, man.
Bro, think about it. Yeah, I think a lot of these things, a lot of these people, a lot of these guys, they thrive off like disrespecting women.
They get high off.
They get
for
some.
reason.
They get this weird high off it, and I'm like, okay. See, when you disrespecting women, if you need to put a woman below you, it's only so you can feel high, and it's because you feel low about yourself.
You're weak.
Really and truly, bro. Like you know, some mindsets. Even I'll be honest with you, some mindsets even stem from the church, boys. Some mindsets come from the church.
Culture as well.
Yeah,
Mixed with religion.
culture. Yeah,
Like they take the Bible out of context. Like that verse where they say women should not be on the altar.
no,
that was for
women,
that.
women should not speak.
Yeah, you cannot speak.
Yeah.
That was for that day and age
Yeah,
because
yeah.
something was obviously happening then, and that was just for them. But now, a few black churches have taken out of context that say, okay, women can't be pastors, women can't be preaching on Sundays or something.
I know.
They
church,
can only
bro.
they can only be leading the kids.
The kids.
to Sunday school.
Yeah, bro. I know some churches. I've been to some churches where, as in the pastors, like as in the men are allowed to stand on the stage, where the women have to
Yeah.
stand like below the stage. I've also been to some places where why is it only men that's singing the worship? There's some girls in here. Oh, the women are not allowed to minister at all.
Yeah.
I realized that
in this island.
This
City
island
Center.
now. This island.
We're talking about here, bro.
Even citizens are maybe let me not mention that place.
But do you know what I mean? Like, there's some places where, really and truly, it's not so much about the inadequacy or the what and what not this woman can do. It's actually about me and me feeling bigger.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Simply.
A lot of these man, if you're a man that feels like by putting a woman down, I would feel better about myself, you're the problem. Do you know what I mean?
Weak.
You're actually a weak man. You know what I mean? How like a strong man actually empowers a woman. Do you know what I mean? He empowers his woman or whatever it is, and women around
Her
him.
strength does not impact yours, just as yours does.
How is that? How is it a threat to you? Like,
How is it-
why is
how-
our strength?
And
doesn't
then
make any sense?
most of them man that put women down when they see a guy, oh my days,
Bro,
they
weaklings.
will lick his feet.
bro.
They'll be calling boss.
Do you know what? I feel like, when it comes to this Andrew Tate thing and I guess his acceptance with this particular group of people on the internet, do you think that shows that there's probably a problem?
bro.
Like,
Bro,
as in, there's a lot of there's a group of people, a group of men, young men, or whatever the case is, that they don't have good role models. That space is potentially empty for anyone to fill it, even though the person that decides to fill it might be a bad.
look
role model.
look at the rate, especially in our community, the rates of homes that have fathers in it.
It's very low.
Right. Like just think about. Is that you or me? Hello, are we back?
Press the bell. If you just-
When you chat shit, just
That'd be class. Go lose. Yeah, no. As I was saying, the
the lack of father
lack
figures.
of father figures in the household, and then even if there's a father figure, there's a lot of father figures who are just not actual like good role models. Now there is, of course, this is not umbrella statement. There's like, of course, there's some good father figures, and you can see the results in people. Do you know what I mean? But we're in an age where there hasn't been that leader in the household, bro. There hasn't been that leader in the community.
So that's why people have to
Especially in
look
the black
out.
people. So, yeah, so,
People
so
have to look elsewhere. and
right. So
try to
when
find
you
it.
hear somebody say all these things, and he looks like he's in such a powerful position,
And it has money as
he has
well.
And
money,
he has money.
he has
And
women
girls as well.
He has cars, he has all these. Come on, why won't I not listen to him? He clearly knows something that I don't know. He's clearly doing something that I'm not doing. So then I listen to him, right? Do you know what I mean? And it's the lack of intelligence from young men to be able to filter
discern,
some things.
to-
Yeah, listen, this is damaging.
Yeah, yeah.
And like you, because we
And his lack of experience as well.
bro, it's even like, yes, exactly. Think about this. Think about when like for me, and it's bad that I'm saying it, but when it was actually during the lockdown where I really understood the gravity of like sexual assault. Like, and I was 22, maybe 22, 23. I'm really understanding the gravity of this thing because not because of what I read on the internet. No, because of people around me that told me, yo, listen, this is a real thing.
Yeah.
Like, do you get what I'm trying to say?
get you.
Like when you realize the reality, like when people talk to you and you have proper experiences with people, you realize like, oh, geez, life is not only supposed to be lived or seen from my perspective. No, do you know what I mean? Like there's other
That's
people.
what a lot of people don't understand as well.
And the more perspectives you have, the more well-rounded view of life you'll have overall.
Yes. And then you're able to relate with people better. I have an amazing relationship with women. I not that I understand them fully, but I understand
A little bit more.
them
I never understand
way
them fully.
more. Oh, you can never understand
I
women fully.
never understand it. Just throw that one in there.
Women
Anyway,
are the
boys,
most difficult people to understand, but you can understand some level.
some level. Anyway, where's your head up, pal?
Listen, I'm just praying that this next week
It's a good week.
is a good week. Bro, I'm patrolling. I'm literally going on walks every night, checking the cars. But and
Was that your alarm? Is that why I went up before?
no. Now I'm actually I came to my mind, boys, to flipping carry a knife with me, but
In your ends.
yeah, man.
I have a nice pocket knife in the house.
Yeah. Not
you
to
carry
say I'm
around?
gonna start carrying knives around me, but I
Oh no, I have a thing for pocket knives. Like
Yeah.
I just
I
like
get a
them.
baseball bat.
yes, I want to have some sort of weapon.
What's it called? What's Sports Direct? 30 quid.
Yeah.
The
Just
metal
some,
ones.
just imagine someone came to your house
Yeah,
now.
the metal
like,
one.
I have no weapons. All I have
Yeah.
is knives, and I
Yeah.
don't want to kill you.
Yeah, I don't want to kill you. I want to smack
I
your
wanna
head.
hurt
I
you,
want to beat your head.
I'm like, you can kill someone with a baseball bat with one hit.
Yeah,
If
Nah, but
it's-
just
if
maybe
if it's carefully
no,
placed.
hit them on
Coin.
the bum bum.
But no, like as in yeah, I wouldn't carry like Tim Ross has a gun, right?
That's America, though.
He lives in Texas, right?
You need three.
He goes, if y'all pull up, I'm gonna shoot you.
I love that.
Yo, he doesn't care if he's a pastor. I was shooting nigga. if he
Eye
come-
for an eye.
But like,
I have to
as in,
protect
they
my
see-
family.
They see protecting the family
Yeah,
in
you
a
have to-
different way,
yeah.
bro. Do you know what
And I
mean?
feel like protecting your family, potentially the meaning has to change depending on where you live.
Yes, my bro.
It has to change depending on where you live. I'm sorry.
Yes.
If I move to Texas tomorrow, I'm going to the gun range. I'm learning how to shoot.
Everyone has guns.
Yeah.
And black people shoot like this. People shoot like this.
You should ever heard,
They went to shoot like this. If it was blacks against whites, we're gonna lose again.
This like ever had special where he says he was learning how to shoot like this, but then the situation came in the club where someone was shoot like this. He dropped the he said all of y'all drop whatever it is, but he was holding the gun like this, and then his friend was like, Kevin, you're trained in this. He goes, they taught me how to shoot like this. I was like, bro, it's true. If anyone pulls up to the gun like this on the side, he's
Especially
experienced.
AK.
Huh?
AK-47 was like this. They're missing.
Have you not seen those movies? Like the guy will not be doing this.
Bro, you do this. No, I think, yeah. So, I'm not that I'm gonna carry a weapon, but if ever it gets to that level, I'll carry a weapon.
Yeah. Like I have a pocket knife at home that it doesn't leave my house. Like
I used to, as I said, I used
just put that out there.
I used to when because my school was in the dangerous area in Tala. I used to carry a pocket knife or not a box cutter.
Yeah.
Every single day. I never use it on anybody, but times got a bit peak.
Just in case.
And sometimes in reality, just you having it alone will deter people to troubling you.
Yeah.
Do you get me? There's some places where
I'm
But
not advocating for
if you
people
get
to
caught
carry.
with it,
long day.
trouble.
Yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to carry pocket knives in Ireland. Actually,
I don't think you are.
I don't think so.
But I wouldn't I'm not advocating for anyone to carry like knives, but if it got to a stage where people are constantly at you,
You need to protect yourself.
do you understand school shooters?
No.
What do we understand?
No, sorry. Not school shooters, but do you understand someone who's constantly being bullied in school, retaliating?
A long day.
No. I understand retaliating at the person that caused.
Oh, do you understand if you're being bullied and then you turn up to the school and shoot up the school?
Yeah.
No.
No, I don't understand that.
Not shooting up the school, boys. Not shooting up the school.
Like,
But
okay.
I'm saying, say for example, because and this is one thing I know, right? But we're not even gonna have a deep conversation about this. But like, for example, when someone is being bullied in school, right? It's not only the one person that's bullying them. It's maybe it's the person that's bullying them, and then the rest of the crew that are laughing, right? And this person can like he can't fight everybody. He says, right, cool. I'm gonna go to the local store and I'm gonna just like terrorize the people. I'm not saying this is justified or it's good, but can you understand that mindset?
I can, but I don't think it's good.
Neither do
Like
I.
you can like you've had enough. You're back against the wall now. Like just like what animal is it? Is it a cat or something? Like once you back them against the wall,
Yeah,
They're coming for
they're
you.
gonna attack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're coming
yeah,
for
So
you.
it's just like the guy that was being bullied is against the wall now. There's no back to go. It's
Yeah.
gonna attack you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I understand it, but do I think it's good?
No.
It's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing.
It's awkward.
I'm having more perspective on life as the day goes by. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, what about you, bro?
It's just a busy week and I need to sort out a few things. So I'm trying to get my mind ready because last week I've been tired. Happy. But yeah. What's up with you?
Aviasta is the best artist out now.
Say that out again.
She's the best out now. She's sick.
Yeah.
Vocally, no one's touching her.
Yeah. You're not touching Iris Star.
I
one's
that's
touching-
cold, boys.
You're not
touching
no one's touching her.
Like I was watching last night. I was watching Thames perform and Aviasta perform worlds apart.
Now, I'm gonna stop you.
Perform? No, I said
Thames-
perform. She was out
I-
there
I-
performing.
Yeah, but
Who, Thames?
Thames, she was out.
See, the thing with Thames is
yeah.
Thames, it's tone. Tone
I
doesn't.
hear it. No,
Tone
I-
doesn't
I-
always
I'm not
equal
saying-
vocal
I'm not saying
ability.
Iris- I'm not saying
And
Thames is a sick performer.
Aviasta on record and live, there's not much of a difference. But with Thames, it's sometimes
I know what you're
The
talking
notes are pitchy, the notes are flat, they're off. But Aviasta,
Thames is someone who needs to work on her live. Her
Yeah,
live work.
100%.
and I'm
But
not
I won't
even
say I won't say worlds apart though.
performance wise.
I don't know. Like when you say worlds apart, it's like this one is trash and this one's good.
No, she's not trash. It's not that she's trash, but there's a lot of work. Like
A lot of
Aviasta
work, yeah.
has it.
Yeah, she does.
She has that presence. She has that
She's
stage
star
presence.
quality,
She's
get
a
it?
star. Yeah, a star. She's a star. I was just watching. Like, did you not see that video on TikTok? Well, she was singing a song, but well, like she was worshiping all
Yeah,
the
when you sing, it ain't
Ah,
rush,
yeah,
it ain't rush, well, it ain't rush.
So you were meant to be a worshiper.
Bro,
Worship
You were meant to be a
Worshiper.
worshiper, but she's sick.
yeah.
She's what I'm listening to lately.
Yeah, I guess that's cool.
Hey,
Anyways,
listen, you man,
She's
thank you
a
so
star sign
much.
babe, though.
is she?
Is she?
That looks like it.
Anyways, man, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, and we'll see you.
Before we go, once again, hey Joe.
No, tell me now we're begging.
Well, baby.
Now we're
No. Not begging. Just like, share, subscribe, comment. Do the needful. Love.